Hello everyone, I'm Anant Mittal, author of the book TMUA Simplified. I've started this series Questions of the Day, and today in this series I'm covering two more questions. So let's start. Today's two questions are based on geometry, right? Again, time and again, you often get to see these kind of questions in TMUA, right? So let's understand. Now, it says the circle C has a equation this. The center of C is at a point A and O is the origin. The two tangents to C that passes through O touch the circles at the points P and Q. The quadrilateral OPAQ is formed by joining OP A and Q in that order. Okay, so we have to find the area. So let's understand the geometry of it first of all. Now, since the equation I have is this, so if I can complete a square and put it in the form of x minus h whole square and so on. So it will become x minus 3 whole square plus y plus 2 whole square, right? And it will be mm, minus 9 minus 4. So it becomes 9, right? This you all must be knowing, right? So the center of this circle is 3 comma minus 2 and the radius is 3. Now, see, as you can see that the center coordinate x coordinate is 3 and this is also 3. So if I have to draw a circle, right, with center at 3 and minus 2 somewhere here. So it will be touching the y-axis because the radius is also 3 and the coordinate of center is also 3, 3 comma minus 2. So by and here the distance will be more. So it will be like somewhat like this. This is how the circle will be formed. So very easily now I can, they're saying O is the origin and C and what else is being told to us that C is the center of C is A, this is A, O is the origin and the circle, the two tangents to C that passes through O touches the circle at P and Q. Okay. So means to say this tangent and this tangent, they P and Q, right? So this is what they are saying. So if I join all the 4 points, I need to find the area of this, right? Now if I join this and use a property that circle and tangent makes angle of 90 degrees. So this is 90, this is also 90. Now, what is this distance? I know this is tangent point, this is radius. So I know this is 3 as the coordinate is also 3. The x coordinate is 3, so the radius becomes, this entire distance is 3, so radius is given to me as 3. Now, how much is this distance? Now, if I look at the distance from uh, for this coordinate is minus 2. So actually the distance from x-axis is 2 and this also is the same, the distance from x-axis, so this also becomes 2. Now this quadrilateral is a combination of two triangles, two right angle triangles. So I can find the area of one and double it. So half into 2 into 3 will give me area 3 and 3 into 2 area becomes 6. So understanding the figure is very important. Once I understand the geometry of this figure, then doing the problem is not very difficult. Right. Let's move on to the next. Now in this question that we are discussing here, a sector of a circle has radius 6 and angle 60 degree. A second circle is drawn inside the sector. It touches both straight edges of the sector and also touches the arc. Okay, as it's given, the figure is given. What is the exact area of the region that lies inside the sector but outside the second circle? That means they're talking about this area, right? So that means area of sector minus area of circle, the inscribed circle. Now radius is 6 of the sector and 16. So I know sector area will be theta by 360 into pi r square and radius is given to me is 6. So 6 is square. So it gives me 6 pi. So 6 pi is the area of sector. Now, what is the area of this circle? Now, let's understand. Just by a little bit of geometry, I can find out that this is radius and tangent makes angle of 90. So this will be a 90-degree here, and this will also be the radius of the O, say M, is the radius of the uh, described circle. Now, if I join this and make a right angle triangle, I know if this is okay. Now I know this distance is how much if I have to calculate, because I know this distance, this is nothing but this is also R. And from here to here, I know that the distance is 6 because the radius of the sector. So if I say this is A, so AB is the radius of the sector, which is 6. And from AB, if I subtract OB, so 6 minus R is what AO is. Now I've got the length of AO. I know this is R. This is R. Now I need to just figure out what this distance will be. And I can then apply Pythagoras theorem. Now for this, I can use, uh, the little bit of trigonometry also. And how will I use trigonometry? See, I know that this angle is 60, right? So by symmetry, I know this will be 30 and this will be 30 and this is 60. So this is the triangle, which is, if I make a triangle, now let's understand. It's gonna give me this is 30, this is 60, this is 90. And this is, I know is 6 minus R, and this is R, right? Okay, so this is given to me. So I can use little bit of trigonometry to find it out, right? So I can say this is, if I say sine 30 is perpendicular upon hypotenuse, R upon 6 minus R. And sine 30 is nothing but half. So half is equal to R, 6 minus R. 6 minus R is 2R. So 3R is 6. So R will be, so radius is 2. And the area of circle is pi R square. So pi into 2 square, that is 4 pi. My answer will be 6 pi, as I calculated for the sector, minus 4 pi for the circle. So it gives me 2 pi. So 2 pi is the correct answer. So this is how I can do these kind of questions, right? So for more such questions, you can buy my book TMUA Simplified, which is available on Amazon. It is also available on Blue Rose Publications and Flipkart. I would prefer that you should buy it from Blue Rose Publication for the process to be a little quick, right? Now the cost of the book is 4,000, but it includes all the theory videos and theory solutions, which is a rarity in any of the textbooks. So it covers not only video theory, it also have text theory. So everything is there in one book, right? For which institutes usually charges somewhere around more than 60,000, right? So for more such questions, right, keep looking out for these videos of mine. Take care. See you later.